Stop multitasking. I'm CM Coleman. Welcome to my home. So you want to be more focused and more proficient and get more things done. Here's the biggest thing you can do. Stop multitasking. There are lots of studies now which say multitasking is not that great. You're not doing, two things really well. You're doing two things mediocre. Yeah, it's okay. Multitasking distracts you from one thing as you do something else. That can be a problem. Instead of doing one thing at a time really, really well, you're doing two things at a time sort of okay. Ugh, I hate that. But you're saying to yourself, but I have so much to get done and I get distracted. Well, get rid of those distractions. Try to keep yourself from having those distractions, but multitasking is not the way to be more proficient. In fact, lots of studies are saying multitasking actually takes down your proficiency and your performance. Yuck, we don't want that. Why would you want to have your performance drop just so that you can do two things at once? If you think about unotasking, or monotasking, you might consider doing things for limited amounts of time. You can always jump back. That's the nice thing about this. There's something which I'd never even heard about called serial tasking. Serial tasking is where you're doing one thing at a time, but you're doing them in rapid succession. So let's say that we're doing a video just like this, and then the phone rings and I answer the phone, then I go back to doing my videos. That's serial tasking versus the phone rings, and as I'm on the phone, I'm doing my video at the same time. I'm not paying attention to whoever I'm talking to, or I'm not paying attention to the video. I'm dividing my attention. Now, we've been telling ourselves that multitasking is wonderful, then we've been yelling at people for actually not paying attention to us while we talk to them. They're on their phone. Wait. I thought you said multitasking was good. Well, then multitasking is only somewhat good because you're not paying attention to that person who you're with while they're multitasking, but while you're working, it's a good thing. No, it just gets too confusing. Here's the thing. Serial tasking, jumping from one task to another but not doing both of them at the same time. You can do it in rapid succession so that you might not even realize that you're serial tasking. It comes across as if you're multitasking. But staying focused on one thing is fine. Staying focused on one thing for a limited amount of time is also fine. So that way, if you're worried about getting bored with it, or it's just so tedious and takes forever, we'll put a timer on, not a timer that you're going to stare at the entire time, just a timer that you're going to hear eventually. And that way you will work on that one thing for that specific amount of time and then jump to something else. It could even be a great way to divide up your day so that way you're not working on something you hate to do and you can go to something you enjoy to do and then jump back to what it was. Multitasking is something which could actually be dropping everything which you do to a level which you don't want it at. Is it really worth it? Probably not. Let me know in the comments what you think about multitasking. I told you what I think. I want to hear from you. What do you think about multitasking? Don't forget to subscribe. Every Monday through Friday I talk about a different subject, and I try to talk about different subjects not at the same time. That's multitasking, and I'm trying not to do that. Also, give me some comments, and you can like and share this on social media. Check out the recent playlist of other videos, and I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you'd like to have me talk about, what you'd like to see me do, and it would be great. Don't forget, running your house doesn't have to be a full-time job. Turn it into a hobby and have some fun.